I tell you what, man, one thing you can't say is that the Detroit Lions don't value the trenches on the offensive side of the ball for sure, man. We take another guard, our second one in the 2025 NFL draft, on top of the lineman that we took in 2023. Four. And then on top of Kobe Sorsdahl that we took in 2023, I wonder if this means the end for him. But the Detroit Lions definitely are fortifying those trenches, man. We wind up trading up for a guy, Miles Frazier. Now, I didn't expect to see this coming. I felt like Brad would take an edge in one of the rounds. I figured it would be the 6th because we didn't even have a 5th round pick at the time, but we wind up coming up and taking this guy in the 5th round. He has potential for sure. He is a big dude, man. 6'6", 317 pounds, coming out of LSU. We took him in the 5th round, 35th overall. We wind up trading up to get him. There was a guy, Brad Holmes, man, he is like, forget your couch, bro. He like, we gonna keep doing what got us here, whether you like it or not. His prospect grade is a 6.8. Good backup with the potential to develop into a starter. And that's probably what he's going to be this year, is a backup to the lineman that's already there. Next gen stats are good. If we can see, he ran his 40 time is 5.24. Let's go down and take a look at the overview. Sorry for making it go so fast, but here's what NFL.com had to say. Now, he was actually projected to be a 4th round pick, and I whizzed right past this. I'm going to talk one day. Look at that. Jonah Jackson is his comparison. That is very, very intriguing. 4-year starter who classifies as a physical short area guard with satisfactory height, weight, and length. Wait a minute. Isn't that very close to what Brad Holmes' sweatshirt was? Frazier has knockback pop and is capable of mauling in tight spaces. His short pulls and lead blocks around the end are solid. Difficulties with reach blocks and second-level cutoffs on stretch plays could cause zone teams to scratch on him. He possesses adequate range and foot quickness in protection and is fairly clear-eyed to recognize gaming fronts. His hand placement is average, and he's tight in his knees, which could be a concern for his anchor. Frazier has things to clean up, but carries pro measurables and a play demeanor that gives him a shot to become a starter. So this is the second kind of draft pick that we've read about having some things to shore up. Now, the good news for us is that our offensive line coach decided to stay. Remember, there was concern, Hank Fraley, that he might be taken away. We thought maybe Benedict might have taken him, but he decided to stay. I remember, I think it was him, that his wife came out and said, "You thought we were leaving? Nah, we are here to stay." Let's take a look at some of, hold on, we got to do it right. Let's take a look at some of his strengths and weaknesses. Strengths: NFL frame with proportional thickness and length. Okay, then. Brings jolting knockback pop from upper body into first contact. Runs his feet. Make sure you guys can see. Almost. Runs his feet and clears his gaps as a drive blocker. Pulls with good body control and adjusted movement to smack his target. Patience to wait and mirror pass rushers on a two-way go. That's fantastic. Harmonious eyes, feet, help locate and respond to rush shenanigans. Adequate range and recovery to help prevent leakage. Now for his weaknesses. Here's what they had to say. Possesses very small hands for an offensive lineman. Gets off, let me make sure you guys can see that. Gets off the ball with elevated pads and excessive hand movement. Labors laterally and struggles getting to reach or cut off blocks or stretch plays. Average with footwork to stay centered on base blocks. Below average knee bend and readiness to stall a sudden change. Sounds like overall, man, not too shabby. Spirit of Detroit podcast, who was on the live stream with me, was actually very pleased with this pick. And again, I was surprised at the number of offensive linemen that we've taken over the past 3 drafts. I understand that you gotta stay on top of it firsthand. I mean, I really started to appreciate really appreciate that when we drafted Taylor Decker back in 2016. And then I very vividly remember Frank Ragnow, one of the anchors. And those two guys have anchored this offensive line and made it to one of the best that we've had. And it's aging out. Brad Holmes said it in day 2 after we took Ratledge, he said that the offensive line is starting to age out, and that's true. Taylor Decker is kind of winding down even with that extension. We don't know how long we got with Frank Ragnow, and right now we've got Graham Glasgow and we lost Kevin Zeitler in free agency. So not mad at the move at all. Again, I said that I understand the value of an offensive line. Without the offensive line we have, Jared Goff is not the quarterback that he is. And he's only going to stay that way if we can keep him upright for sure. So overall, not mad at the pick. The Lions did a lot of trading this NFL draft. I don't know if this is the most we've seen, but we've seen quite a bit of it. And Brad was aggressive this draft. He wanted some guys and he went and got them. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. This is now, if we took, how many is this now? In the NFL draft, in the last 3 drafts, that's been at least 5 offensive linemen, right? We took Manu, we took Mahogany, we took Sorsdahl, we took Ratledge, and then we wind up taking this guy is here, Miles Frazier. So let me know what you think in the comments below. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You might be able to check out the merchandise, man. Came in the day of the NFL draft, round 1. I'm overall pleased with it. I am. There's just a few things I want to kind of work out. But again, we hope to have this launch by training camp at least. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Also, hide your kids, hide your wife. There's going to be a lot of videos over the next 3 days in your timeline. We got all the draft picks, all the UDFAs that the Detroit Lions are already began to sign. I think we had 10 spots available after the draft. It's a lot of content, man. Don't be mad at the notifications.